But no, wait. Andalo doesn't seem to be part of the equation.
He is.
Because he kind of like has clocked out. It was Bambi.
That was his strategy.
You think it's a strategy?
Of course. Why will he prepare breakfast for Bambi the following morning? I told you that Andalord was trying to get into Bambi's head.
Right.
The first day they had a conversation, thinking that I'm there for you. I'll always get your back. But indirectly, it's a man's strategy to tell you that when it feels, come to me. I will accept you. If you look at that, me, I don't see it as a triangle.
Oh.
Because
it's a square?
Yeah. A square. Because there was Andalord was in the picture. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
We were talking about paint all week. Ewurama said she purposely went for paint all week for the first time because Bog was performing. You get it? So whatever Bog, whatever
they share history.
Exactly.
Whatever Ewurama did, me, I'm not in support of whatever she did. You don't have to do that with your man. If you're defending, if you're defending your man, you need to defend your man throughout.
Biggest eviction of the season is coming up Saturday. What's your expectation?
I see 4 people. Van, Bogdan, Oheneba.
Very.
And it's less than 10 days to the grand finale of Perfect Match Extra Season 3. It's been a long time coming. But as usual, I'm here seated with my board members and we'll be discussing everything that has happened in Big Mama's house in the past week. My name is Malice Kellen and welcome. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, and also drop your comments in the comment section so we can read them for you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
Hey, Kuboniba, you don't miss me on the set.
Thank you. No, please. I don't miss anyone.
Hey.
I don't miss anyone.
I miss you because you were not here for like, I think 2 or a week. I really, really missed you.
How are you doing? Here for 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks or a week. I said 2 or 1 week.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. You care. You care.
I don't.
Michael, you're welcome.
I don't care.
Thank you, Malice.
Let's start it off with the introduction of Big Mama's guests. Did you even see that coming in the first place, Michael?
Actually, I didn't see it coming because I thought the show is almost done. And before that, Monday, we had 2 guys coming in to
join the ladies
who couldn't do anything. I mean, I said that they came in for a purpose, but they couldn't do anything. That's what last week I said. That's why Big Mama decided to bring the other 2
guests.
And they came and they had their wahala on their own. Another thing is, I think when they came, they had doubt. The housemate had doubt. And Adjoa Tee also spilled it.
Yeah, somehow that she's here to
cause confusion. So the housemates were not worried. But the twist that got them was if your partner accepts it straight to the final and you will be evicted.
Exactly.
So that was the part that got them because they didn't know what was coming. So after the season, you got to know Bogdan and Naya has to exchange.
Make a pact, sort of.
To tell you that, bro, no matter what, are they there for you? It will be there for me. Oheneba was also downstairs saying that, I don't mind the 2 of us going home. So it got to them, but I think those guys, they were not efficient. They had a lot of opportunities to make good use of it.
They were enjoying the house.
And they were happy, eating, dancing, making friends. I don't know.
Why do I feel you're throwing shot at Chidera?
He's the one. He had a clear opportunity to make whilst Bogdan was misbehaving. Because when Bogdan was in the pool, during his prank, Chide went to Naya, and I could see that the guy virtually stopped whatever he was doing and was looking at them.
Yeah. So he could have utilized that opportunity to also do something with Naya.
I don't know why he messed up. Because that's your objective. You are not there to make friends. So me, I said to that, one way or the other, they failed Big Mama. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. Adjoa Tee, you are rather supposed to use the housemate for Big Mama to enjoy. Then they use you for a prank. And at the long run, you become emotional. How? Who does that?
She's the victim, please.
I actually think that it's so obvious to the housemates that those who would come later. Are just in to cause confusion. So it's on Big Mama to make it look like they are a part of them, because someone like Adjoa Tee coming to the house, obviously any smart person is going to think that no, this person is just here to cause confusion. Any smart, and these housemates, all of them are really smart and tactical. So I think they knew somehow she didn't have to say anything or do anything. Somehow they would find a way to know that they are actually in. And I think the fake housemates are too much. It's a lot. It's actually a lot.
We have only 2 fake housemates, and they are out of the house.
Paulina.
They are not fake.
I feel like it's not right. How? Because you bring people in and then you bring others in the 7th or 6th week or maybe 8th week.
It's allowed.
But do you know what is going on between Paulina and Kwame now?
Exactly.
Let me
They
finish.
are also giving.
It doesn't matter what is going on. You are in the house to find love. You are in the house to build fan base outside to get you there. Are you telling me that Paulina and Kwame are going to win? Or they are going to the final?
No, if winning is different. But if you say their house,
but me, I'm not going to pack my things and go. I know the show is all about getting the money, finding someone. I'm not going to pack my stuffs and go to the show to find a lava. Say love makes me share your baby. Me packing me nyama unko show ni say make up love keke. No, with the exception that kono. And what your dream say. We are going for people to like us, to love us, to support us, to get us there. And this year, gonna say, I'm coming in the me Monday. I wouldn't take the 6th week offer or the 7th week offer. Me, I wouldn't take that. I would want to start from the scratch.
I'm not sure if they disagree, they would have brought them in. So it's like,
and that's what I'm saying. Me, there, I wouldn't take it because I still feel like to me, and I know other viewers also feel the same way. Because people are saying, why should you bring? If you go to X, people are actually asking why should you bring these girls? Actually, they are beautiful, they are attractive. So people are actually saying on X that why should you bring these girls in the 6th week or maybe 7th week? They should have come with the others. So it's looking like they are also fake housemates in a way because it's like that. When you don't start the show and you come later, it automatically means you're a fake housemate. So I think something should be done about that whole thing, and that's all.
We saw something different last year. Martin came later and still won. Do you think that the prank Bogdan planned with Adjoa Tee and Van Dijk, Adjoa Tee took it further or did too much in that particular prank?
Come again.
The prank Bogdan, Adjoa Tee and Van Dijk planned, and at the end of the day, the picture that was painted was sort of like Adjoa Tee did too much in the prank. Do you think she did too much?
The whole prank thing, I think Bogdan did not look at the prank well.
It wasn't properly planned.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay.
The problem is you have isolated yourself the whole week. You pull up a prank with Van Dijk, who one way or the other is not that firm. Definitely, with the kind of prank that you are doing, you are going to get a lot of people involved. So you have to make sure you detailed out everything. Because what Bogdan was trying to do was very strategic. He told Kwame that the whole week I've been off, I have not done anything in the house. If you look at it, the following day was Oheneba's birthday.
Yeah.
And if you look at X, Oheneba was trending from that Friday to Saturday. The only thing as a competitor you have to do is be strategic and pull out a crowd from that section. So if you are planning a prank, you have to detail it to the last thing. And that's what they didn't do. Because you don't do that and hand it over to Oheneba as the MC of the show. You will definitely you will be dirty.
Right.
And if you watch it very well, he did not know that the poolside thing, there will be a lap dance. He thought they were coming to flirt with Adjoa Tee. Then after that, go back to the house. But they realized that the lap dance wasn't everything. That was the reason why. But I don't know why Adjoa Tee is complaining. What's your problem? You agree to it that you're going to do the prank.
So she should take every peg that comes with it.
Exactly. You were ready. You said, Naya is my friend, so I don't want to do it. Then later you agree that, oh, nothing. So the moment, you remember Bogdan telling Naya that when they called him to come and sit down, they called Naya and Naya came. So he thought Naya would have come and do the lap dance.
Right.
So Adjoa Tee, I don't know her problem.
No, I feel like she wasn't being serious. I just feel like it's part of the drama thing she
planned to do.
Yeah, she planned to do. So I don't really think that she took anything serious or she was hurt with anything. It
She
feels
ended
like
up crying.
She cried.
But that's why we have actresses and actors. You fake tears. People are acting and faking tears every day. So she can cry. It doesn't mean that she's really hurt. It means that she's doing what she was supposed to come to the house to do.
But when they came inside at the dining table, when they were trying to apologize, you saw what happened.
It's still drama. She was brought to do that. So
that.
She was brought to make it look real. So that's what she's doing. She has to make it look real. She has to make it look like she's really hurt.
Okay.
But she's on social media ranting.
Right. Yeah, she's
disappointed with
But
what.
you know Adjoa Tee, that's her.
Okay.
That's her style.
Right.
So
now, Chidera also, when he came to the house, kind of like had a clear target from, the names he mentioned as the people who would have to move away. We saw Kondon, we saw, I think Ewurama was in there as well.
Ewurama, Larissa, and Naya.
So it felt like he had a clear target, but we didn't know what happened. We only saw Bambi and Kwame at some point, and it's like he forgot the entire mission because obviously Bambi was not in a ship with anyone.
I think they didn't understand the
assignment
because Big Mama also made it clear to the housemates that if you try to obstruct them, you will be what? You'll be disqualified. And the only move I saw Chidera doing was when Kondon was sitting down alone at the dining hall.
And they had a conversation.
I don't know whether he was waiting for the ladies to be alone so that he get close to them. With the clinging nature of this housemate, there's no way you are going to get them like that.
Exactly.
If you are going to get them, then you are going to get their man attention as well. So he was supposed to be bold enough, pull them from their rooms, see them at the living room,
area,
and start doing his thing. No matter what. If you try and it doesn't work, that's
fine.
But for you to come and make friends with Oheneba, Van Dyke, and Kwame, the same people are trying to pull up.
I still think the right people for confusion, to cause confusion and for all those stuffs, they didn't pick the right people for that. Because how do you prejudge that this is what is going to happen? Because it has been established that in the house the dynamics are always different. So I don't know if they were actually told, like, detailed to go and then do this particular.
Big Mama told them in the diaries when they came. This is what you are going to do. It looks
like it was just in the diary section, because if you were told to specifically go into the house to do this, you wouldn't just go and then have fun.
Their diary section was a detailed briefing.
Detailed one, 4 minutes, 19 seconds.
Detailed briefing. And they understood it.
The assignment, yes.
Yeah, and when they came to the living room, Big Mama also gave another guidelines as per how they are going to
operate in the house. Yeah.
I still feel like
they failed the assignment.
So I still feel like if you bring in a housemate, sometimes you add the housemates to the real housemates from the beginning of the show, so that it feels it feels like they are also a part of you. They don't get to find out, say, this is a fake housemate for her to do. So in other words, you keep that housemate till maybe in 8th week or 7th week, and then you let the person go.
I think
but that one would have been very bad.
It would be nice.
You know why?
No. It would be nice.
The thing is, it's a matter of bonding. For me to be able to talk to you, to know you till 8th week.
Yeah.
Big Mama wanted to find out people who were greedy.
No, it is screening. So when you come for the screening, I think when you're picked, that's when you are called to come and do the rest of the feelings. So when you are not picked and then you are asked, you weren't picked, but we would love to bring you in as a this thing, I think it's fair enough.
No, what I'm saying is that
it's a matter of I like it or not.
Standing from the points that the purpose was to test.
Just imagine Oheneba being a fake housemate as of now, for us to realize.
As of now, it is 9th week. I'm saying you let the person go in the 7th 6th week.
No,
That
even
would be
The
but
the
7th
best.
and 6th week, Oheneba has already proposed.
We know. Viewers, you are a viewer. A viewer, you know this person is a fake house.
So that's your point.
I'm
So,
saying that is why I always say that for Bambi, they tagging him and teasing her. I don't have problem with that.
No.
Because
a viewer,
for her,
because if you are not picked during screening and you are told, say, go in and do this job for me, for Big Mama, Big Mama would let the public know, say, this person or this couple are fake. Housemates. So we know. So we don't have to waste our time standing them.
I understand.
I think
But what
that's
I'm
your
saying
point.
is simple. Assuming you find out that the person that you think
No,
is your
you
perfect
are
match. I'm
bonding
talking
with-
in terms of the housemate.
Yeah.
Because their assignment, Big Mama's assignment, wanted
doesn't
to
matter.
find out those who truly love
And it
themselves.
still doesn't matter. It's
So-
still a game. It's a love show, but it's a game. So that's why you need to use you need to be smart and use this thing.
Let's move to the love triangle that was brewing sometime last week.
Is it
Paulina-
triangle? It's 4.
But no, wait. Andalo doesn't seem to be part of the equation
He is.
because he kind of like has clocked out. It
That-
was Bambi.
That was his strategy.
You think it's a strategy?
Of course. Why will he prepare breakfast for Bambi the following morning?
So wait, it brings us back to the conversation we had last week when I asked if he was just waiting for Kwame to make a decision and
Exactly.
he would take the last person standing.
Exactly. I told you that Andalord was trying to get into Bambi's head.
Right.
The first day they had a conversation, thinking that I'm there for you. I'll always get your back. But indirectly, it's a man's strategy to tell you that when it feels, come to me. I will accept
That's
you.
you. Right.
So what happened? After all the drama, the following morning, he prepared breakfast for Bambi in bed.
On Sunday.
How is that possible?
It can be a kind gesture.
I think this one is strategic.
It doesn't have to mean
I
anything.
think this one is strategic.
Strategic on your fellow. Me, I'll still call them fake housemates. Strategic on your fellow fake housemate. No. If it's not strategic, he can be like, let me try and then be kind to this person. That's all.
But
Somebody
if
you decided to go and give your rose
goes
to.
to and tell
Hey, but this season, the rejection of Rose is not those.
yes,
But
that's
actually-
the
actually-
dynamism of the season.
If you look at that, me, I don't see it as a triangle.
Oh,
Because,
it's a square.
yeah, a square. Because there was, Andalord was in the picture, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And when they have problems, they come back to Andalord.
Yeah.
Paulina
true.
will come to
back
Andalord.
they come in, yeah.
Then Bambi will come to Andalord. Kwame will come to Andalord.
I think they just see him as that father figure, and they were missing the point that he's also a potential suitor.
Exactly. So they don't see it that way. So they thought it was between Kwame, Bambi, and Paulina. Meanwhile, Andalord was
Andalo
waiting
also-
strategically. So you saw what happened between them after they came to discuss what he actually told Bambi on the stage. That I came to you to tell you that I know you will not take it. So I'm not going
I'm
to
not
give
give
it.
it to you in the first place.
Because Andalord said that it would be very disgraceful for the lady to reject her.
So it's just
Exactly.
being very strategic about
And,
it.
and that day, I had a feeling that Bambi was so hard on Kwame on stage. That's why Kwame decided to give the flower to Paulina.
I think the issue was she was confident Chidera was going to come for her.
Exactly.
And then when
She's
they let
always
the
been-
cat out of the bag, like
She's always been confident in herself. She said she doesn't cheese.
But now that she chased, look at what happened to her. Because clearly she was the one who chased this time.
Exactly.
Who did the chasing this time around?
I mean,
Well, another highlight of that particular Saturday live show was also Ewurama and Oheneba. I didn't even see it coming because from the show, I was like, okay, this week we are just going to have the Bambi, Kwame, Chidera, that drama. I never saw Ewurama and Oheneba drama coming. And that also goes back to the prank thing where Ewurama knelt down to apologize to Naya. Fairly, do you think that was right?
Which one? The apology.
Apology, kneeling down to apologize to Naya on behalf of Bok.
You see, whether you guys like it or not, the friendship between Ewurama and Bog, that friendship is still there. When they were talking about Paint Hall Week, Ewurama said she purposely went for Paint Hall Week for the first time because Bog was performing. You get it? So whatever
They
it
share
is,
history.
exactly.
Oh yes, of
He
course.
has a
they
soft
share
spot for Bog.
You
You remember in the room when they were having that conversation after the party, after the live show with Oheneba, and Oheneba was saying all kind of things. He said, "Do you remember? You always talk about him. You even insulted him in this room.
Yeah,
you call
him stupid. Yeah,
knowing very well that there is a camera on you. You would never
But
say those
she's the
kind
one always asking for reassurances. You think when they come out, Oheneba is going to be bothered whatever Rama has to do with Bogdan? I know people are going to come.
I mean,
for
nobody's
me,
against the friendship.
No. Nobody's against the friendship. But me, when I saw that thing that you called him stupid, Oheneba denying that he didn't say it. Did we see it? Did we?
I don't think we have.
Did we see him calling Bogdan
But
stupid?
that's not the first one.
Did we see this?
No, I'm
is the-
saying
No, we
that-
didn't see that. Doesn't mean
But
that
it's
it wasn't
your-
said.
So
Exactly.
Ewurama is
'Cause-
saying that he said stupid.
Yeah.
After that, you were crying. So what is her motive? So sometimes I was arguing with someone. I was saying that the person was like, "Your people are fighting." I'm like, whatever Ewurama did, me, I'm not in support of whatever she did. You don't have to do that with your man. If you're defending your man, you need to defend your man throughout. You don't know.
But you know that thing Ewurama has been doing on stage. This is not the first one. It started with Bogdan and Van Dyke.
It started with Bogdan and Van Dyke because they are not her man. Your man is there.
What I'm trying to say is that
And you kept questioning him on stage.
what I'm trying to
I think
say.
he was just trying to also be like, you don't. You
Oheneba
can't
had
call
a
me black
prob-
if you're also the kettle.
Oheneba had a problem with the fact that let's all not be. I don't know the word to use. I don't want to use selfish because it's not got into that. But would you be happy seeing your woman
Kneeling to
your friend? Let me say your friend, a male friend of yours, your wife, kneeling to a male friend of yours, apologizing because your male friend's wife or maybe the girlfriend has issues with him, you wouldn't be happy. He was only like, you can. I never said you shouldn't talk to them. You can
let me
sit.
give you a brief of something, and maybe you might understand
Right.
what happened after the poop party when Bogdan wanted to apologize. He called all of them. All of them came. Oheneba did not show up. He was still sitting down there.
Why should he show up? You don't show up at his
Let me come with. I'm coming to show you something. What actually, Oheneba was the one who was, let me say, in the middle of Bogdan coming to sit down because Bogdan did not want to, and he said, "Baba, come and sit down. Baba, come and sit down. Nothing will happen. It's a prank." Knowing very well that if he does you dirty, it's a competition. It goes against you, and your prank that you wanted to pull was to get the audience to your side. Now let me make you dirty. Immediately I make you dirty. This is what happens. I get on top because you are my greatest competitor in the house. Then the next thing that happened is he called them to come and settle it. It doesn't go well with Oheneba. He doesn't show up.
Right.
Now they go into the house. Virtually, they called everyone, even Kiki. At a point said that I never knew I was a friend to come and beg for you.
Right.
So, you know, that thing of you messed up, you want public sympathy to be on your side. I think that's what Bogdan was doing. Amma took it far by kneeling. But that's not the first time Amma is kneeling.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
That's not the first time Amma is kneeling to who? The person she's kneeling to.
I'm using the word kneeling because I'm from the context of some people are naturally in their homes. Being brought up in a way that when you want to speak to somebody in an apologetic manner, all that you have to do is go on your knees.
Exactly.
And if you don't realize your environment, you might do it where you are not supposed to do it.
Exactly.
And I think that is what happened.
No. See, Amma, they said she's 22, but I'm telling you, Amma, her actions and everything way mature than a 22-year-old girl. Amma is self-aware.
So
Amma is aware of every damn thing she does in the house.
So wait, are you now for Amma or you are against? Or are you against the actions or you are?
I am against the actions. Amma is
Whose
them,
actions?
Amma is them aware of whatever she's doing in the house. You think that she was brought up in a way that she doesn't have to she doesn't have to
Go
watch
on,
the
Amy.
space wherever she is. Maybe sometimes she forgets herself, kneels to whoever she's not supposed to kneel to. No, Ama is aware of whatever she
So you
did.
think she's very much aware?
She's very much aware.
That also
She's very
brings me
much
back
aware
to
of whatever
the
she did.
Perry and Kondon issue earlier in the days. Oheneba also knelt down to apologize on behalf of Perry.
Oheneba knelt down for who?
For Kondon. To
Kondon.
yes.
I didn't watch that scene where Oheneba
the
knelt down for
living room.
In the
Kondon.
living room.
With Ja.
He did. So it's
With
now
Ja.
became,
Ja.
yes.
Okay, so
Ja
the thing-
actually didn't kneel
Yeah,
down.
Ja
So
actually didn't
didn't
kneel
kneel
down.
Oheneba made a statement that we all know, say, Bog is not Oheneba's friend. Oheneba is not Bog's
So
friend.
that's the problem. So I think it's the issue of who she was kneeling down to.
Yes,
rather than
Amma
the
said-
action.
exactly.
Amma
So it's not
said-
our friend.
Amma said, so the problem is Bog.
Bog,
Yes,
exactly.
so you know, you Amma no, didn't she complain? Sometimes she complained about Bog to was it not Bog? And she was calling, say, if you say things behind me and then when you see me, I remember she or Oheneba, they were both at the dining table past weeks. She was complaining about Bogdan. I think that was the week they had this live show. The first time Amma was like countering whatever Bogdan was saying online. So when you now were against the person, so what happened?
No, what I'm saying is with Bogdan and Amma's attitude, I saw it coming that one day she might snap.
And so if
Why
you're
am I saying
snapping,
that?
don't be asking for
No,
reassurance.
why am I saying that? Because she has been doing it to the guys. And if you're a guy and you see your lady doing certain things to your fellow, know that one day it will come to you. And that is exactly what happened. Because a time came, Larissa have to tell Amma that, sure, when they were going at Van Dyke, seriously. And you heard Naya also say that, lady, take your time. If she's able to do it to these guys, one day if she snap, it will happen to you. So me, I wasn't surprised that she did it. Because it was something that she has been doing week in and week out. And unfortunately, it has to be the man on the show.
So me, I was thinking that this whole thing was a prank because the way Amma was defending Van Dyke on the live show, Bog on the live show, and eventually Oheneba had to apologize. Also, Oheneba later on he regretted. And if his feeling is valid. I mean, however he was feeling is okay. He has the right to feel that way. Like he regretted. Yes, we think that he regretted because who does that? You don't do that. I'm quickly going to bring in the last 2 seasons. I'm going to mention Rose. See Rose. Last season, did we ever see Rose going against Drill? If they have issues, see the way they solve it themselves. And then Rose she was consistent, very consistent, both in the house and on the live eviction show, defending her man and all of that. So I feel like even if your man is wrong,
you should find ways
like when you go, then you talk about it. Whatever she did was wrong.
Right.
I'm not saying she's correct, but I'm telling you that what happened is something that is likely to happen. Her attitude on the live show.
Eric more to post show, and we will see who is really into who. We will see who will really be hurt and all that. Now, I'm not wishing bad for them, but
by then the show is over, and you don't care whatever happens to them.
You don't value your friendship. If you value whatever thing you're sharing with your man, you are not going to let other things come between you two. Obviously, you don't value it. And this thing, and I know when they come out, because it still hurts on Oheneba. When they come out, they are really going to trash it. And but well,
we hope for the best.
I'm
Mike,
sure. I'm just praying she shouldn't repeat this thing because it's really not
sure
nice.
She has learned her lessons,
you don't have to be doing this.
Your last take on this
of
particular.
course, but I think the whole thing is, as we always say, there's something Oheneba is very competitive, same as Bogdan. And for you to go down for the very person that I'm very competitive to. You saw his posture and demeanor when he saw Amanele. And from then, they came to the room to settle the issue. That was done. Then he went to the live show for that banter to happen. Then the third one was when he confronted Bogdan. And Bogdan...
Actually, I feel like there's a lot of things Amma is hiding from Oheneba.
When Bogdan came down to come and find out from Amma, are you okay? And Amma said, yes, I'm okay. But whatever is happening, you ignore. I don't know who told Oheneba that Amma said ignore, because I watched that scene twice. I never saw anyone in the lane. So I don't know who told Oheneba that the lady said no. And that one was the worst of.
So that was why I was thinking this whole thing was
You
prank. But
understand?
initially,
It
Ohene
was
got
worth
hurt. Because even though they have their misunderstandings and they quarrel and then they are quick to sort out their differences. I'm not sure Oheneba would defend any other person on the live show and then make Ama look
like throw her under the bus.
Yes, I'm not sure.
that one, I understand you perfectly.
Yeah,
that should be the ideal thing.
Let's take a trip back to the early days of the season, where we had Kondon come into the picture, and we had the whole drama of Perry Akofa and all that, and we had a profound statement made by Kondon. You are not even till like that for me to be fighting over you. I thought we were done with that until it has come back to us this last days of the season, where Kondon, I think after several reflections, saying what she said has been bothering her. It's like it's been sort of haunting her, and she wants to retract that particular statement because she kind of like misjudged Ellie. Do you think that is coming from a genuine place? Provided the number of weeks we spent.
I still think no. With those two, now still no.
Okay. Mike.
I sat here and I said I don't trust her.
Yes, just last week.
Yeah, but this same place. But I'm beginning to reconsider my decision. Why? Because of, the conversations that they have had and what she actually told Perry. That Perry, don't let people be looking. Look at yourself. Actually, or you don't see yourself that you are T like that. So the whole thing happens like it was anger. The first one was anger.
She said it.
Exactly. In the midst of anger, a woman is likely to say anything, even to the man, a married man. How much more someone so I'm trying to know first 2 days. So he has sat down, realized with advice from Big Mama how Perry is serviceable. She confessed in the room that Perry is a different kind of guy.
Yeah.
Guys are like this and that. But he has never seen a guy who is like calm, takes everything.
And she said she has never thought she would fall for a guy of this nature.
Of this nature.
In her wildest dream, she never.
He has never thought of getting a guy like that because he doesn't like guys. But seriously, after looking at Perry and how one thing Perry has taught her about being able to being calm in any other circumstance and not responding to any other thing. He sees Perry as a different guy. And as Big Mama said, opposite
attract.
So I think she's now coming to self-realization.
She's coming home.
And getting to know that, I was trying to do this because of that. But if I don't take time and I lose this, I've lost a treasure.
You guys, it's 1 week to the end of the show. Let them come out. Let's see who they really are.
The test will be there. When they come out and the reality hits, we'll see who
they really are.
But this is just prejudgment based on what we are seeing in the house or what we've seen happen in the past weeks in the house.
All of these people are all smart and they are all playing their games quite well. So
you give them some when they come out from the house.
Yes, I want to see because it looks like they are outsmarting even the viewers because you don't understand them. Today is like this, the next thing they are saying this. So
7 said it will not last more than
2 years.
More than 2 years.
Let me even come back to that conversation. I remember that day, that Friday, he said he was giving them 2 years. If they come out and do not get married or don't give birth, it means we have our answer. Interestingly, minutes after that conversation, that very day, Perry and Kondon were having a conversation about marriage.
Yeah.
And Kondon said she was giving Perry 2 years. And Perry said, no, he's beating it to 1 year. Do you remember that particular conversation? And they were mentioning the lists. So I was like, okay.
So we'll see.
Exactly. We'll leave it to the test. But it's the coincidence of the 2 years thing and the period in which all those conversations were had.
We all love to see beautiful things. So we'll see when they come out.
How far? Perry have made it clear that he came in to look for pure and genuine love. And that's the reason why he's there. He doesn't want anything that won't last.
He made it clear. Yeah,
he told the lady.
We'll see.
That's one thing he told the lady, and that's why Big Mama told him
to set traps, right?
Exactly.
HOH. It's like OPJ. No. Well, let's take the P out because P is not in now. OPV now are ruling the show. Did you even anticipate them to win, or a member of that brotherhood sort of to win the HOH this week again, or you were waiting for it to go to the other side, or members of the other side, the majority?
I've always said that the HOH game is an open game. Whoever it falls on you can win.
You can take it.
So it's not a matter of putting in an effort like the Thursday tax where you have to put in
a lot more energy.
Because looking at it, the game, it was just a matter of two friends at each other's neck. Neighbor and Jar.
Yeah.
And so for me, I don't see the thing about the HOH game. If you force in your lane, you pick it up.
Oheneba giving the guest room to Van Dijk. I mean, a lot of people were surprised that hey, Perry was there. Why didn't you go? Do you think it's just like a seal to that the bond, Van Risa or Oheneba bond? Because it's more like for the past few weeks we've seen like that close connection with Larissa, Van Dijk, and Ewurama and Oheneba. Is it like that, like a seal to the friendship?
No,
I feel like they just wanted to give them a chance to have their privacy in the separate
because
room.
of the proposal, like they should have their
something
time.
like that, to have their privacy. And then it's always been either Perry being HOH, the two being the guest, or
vice versa. Like
Kaki,
Jackie.
So I think he just wanted to
Switch things up.
Switch things. It's nothing personal.
but are you aware that Perry and Oheneba talked about that thing? That if you win the HOH, put me in the guest room. And Oheneba also told Perry the same thing. So Perry was surprised
when
he came to Van Dijk.
Yeah, he's been there.
But the truth of the matter is, it was Amma who came to tell Oheneba
that they should choose Larissa.
Maybe because of the friendship with
Larissa.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't actually see anything wrong with that.
So it's not. I'm not sure it's personal. It's nothing
It's
personal.
really an issue.
One way or the other, Perry
Perry will be
didn't,
hurt.
he didn't like it.
I mean, yes,
It's
because
your business. You should have tried to win it and then do whatever.
but
you
you
do.
but
don't
this
come with terms
it
with
wasn't
me.
one side. Yeah, you don't come and
with
tell me
terms.
that. And
Look at what happened.
No.
Perry won it and gave it to who?
Oheneba.
What's the girl's name? Anyways, let me just squash it. He won. He gave it to whoever he wants to give it to. That's it.
But the
It's
reason
nothing personal.
why we are saying Perry will be hurt is because it was a two-way thing. Oheneba told him, if you win, put me there. And Perry also...
And it was a last minute decision. My girl says I should give it to his friend. So it's okay.
So now don't you think...
You think Perry wouldn't have done the same thing?
So that's not even the point. The point is, do you think that in all genuity, he needed to come and tell Perry that, this, because they've not had that
Like
discussion.
after that?
Yes.
I don't think
So
he,
kind of
I don't
like
think he
closure.
owes him any explanation. I don't think he owes him any explanation.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Getting close to, semi-final week, biggest eviction of the season is coming up this Saturday. What's your expectations?
I don't know how many people are staying in the house.
So, permutations, if 3 people are going to the finals, as usual, then 4 couples are going home. If maybe this time around they want to take 4 people, then it means 3
No,
couples
we don't
are
like
going
4
home.
people.
Yeah. So let's just stick to the 3 couples going to the finals. Who are you taking out?
I think it won't be. I won't enjoy it when 3 people are going to the final.
You would enjoy it. But we've seen it in season 1 and season 2.
The
But
reason
from
why-
the look of things, no,
the
it looks
reason
like
why-
it will be 4 people. Oh.
The reason why I'm saying that, I see 4 people: Van, Bogdan, Oheneba,
Perry.
and Perry.
The strongest 4.
I see these 4 going to the final.
Right.
And if 3 gets to the final, I think definitely the voters will know who is going to win. And people will settle. But I think if someone is settling for a 3rd position, that at least let's make somebody in the 3rd position. Let's make our favorite among the top 3. That will make it very...
No,
very,
even from the beginning of the show, it's been this 4.
Yeah.
It's been this 4.
I'm
So it's going
saying
to be
that
a
the
tough,
final.
a tough final.
So if 4 people should go to the final,
It's
then it's
really
going to be very tough.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really
And that is
going
what
to be
we
tough.
want, so
Okay.
that the voting will come.
It's really
A
going
lot
to
of
be
things.
tough.
There will be a lot of drama and other stuff in the final.
It's been
But
this
if
fall,
it's
so
3,
it's-
I think some of the fans will relax.
Yeah, because at least I'm getting my
I'm-
favorite. If not
I'm-
for anything, my favorite will be a third position.
Exactly.
Right.
That's my problem, and I don't want that. I want us to be able to have
Let's be biting our fingers.
exactly to the last day.
I'm sure it's going to be full.
And that is it. And I'll be very
I'm sure
happy
it's going
if
to
Big
be
Mama
full.
does that. Because this 4 will give us a show.
Show, yeah.
Yes.
But if it becomes 3,
It's going to be brutal.
And for them to also know that they are the top 4, I'm just waiting
They
to
know.
see how
They know.
that conversation
Yeah,
is
they
gonna
know.
look
They
like.
know.
you know the day the live show AJ picked Bogdan, Naya,
Oheneba, Ewurama, as
they are
bottom
saying
2.
they are picking the first 2. You remember that?
I
On
mean,
X?
somebody
yeah.
was like, "This feels like a
final.
final."
Yeah.
announcement.
This feels like final.
Later-
But you people are forgetting Perry.
Yeah, that,
He's also like a, yeah.
but later
It was shock.
Bogdan was saying that
It was shock us.
it's just like, if you look at it, the 2 of us have never been there before. That's why they decided
To put it there.
to put us there. But if you look at the reality of the show, me, I see them as the top 2.
I also see Perry in there, but I don't know
see-
where
I
to
don't
fix
see-
Perry.
Well, I won't say
I don't
that,
know
but
where
I
to
don't
fix
think
Perry.
they are the top 2.
Yes.
No, why am I saying top 2? If you just watch by the face of the show, because there are those who
Some
are
will
always
give-
coming at each other's neck.
Right.
But one thing that will surprise all of us is about Van and Perry. Any of them can pull
Can
a show
penetrate,
on
exactly.
that day and it will surprise us.
Yeah.
I see that
Yeah.
day. A lot of people will be disappointed. A lot will be happy. Exactly, because
It's
if Perry
always,
wins,
it's always been like that.
That's
Perry
a
wins.
statement.
that's serious.
Yeah.
If Van wins, that's serious.
That's very serious.
But if
Oheneba
Oheneba
wins,
it's normal. It's just
normal.
very normal.
You see,
the only people who will be disappointed if Bogdan wins is Oheneba's fans.
why
right.
are you saying Oheneba fans?
Oh, bro.
I think because of like the tension that has been brewing for the past weeks among the two.
Let me
the
tell
two
you something
families.
that has happened this week. Before Chidera and Adjoa Tee came to the house was quite dead. If not Big Mama's diary session. Then these 2 guys came into the house and they came to give them energy. Now the energy came, everybody was happy. Now when they left, something happened. There was a serious fight between Ewurama and Oheneba, which gave us a show
So yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah. Then
Immediately it ended. Naya came in
with a prank.
with a prank. Let me tell you the truth. We all knew it was a prank. But on that day, on the Adisa platform, the number rose up. People wanted to find out how the
it
prank
will
would
play
end.
out. Yeah.
And the number, I was surprised. The number went, I have never seen that number before. Because they wanted to see the end of the dynamics of the whole prank. And it went out perfectly.
Basically, yeah.
Because at a point in time, the housemate thought it's a prank. These people are known for prank.
I mean, Van Dijk said by this time, Sir Bogdan knows about the prank. Perry said it be settings.
Of course.
So this housemates, they are smart.
They are smart.
So,
That's
like,
the thing.
Exactly. They didn't
They are
believe
so
even
smart.
to
They
the
know each
time.
other's game plan.
yeah,
to
they are
tit.
smart.
So the time Naya even came, they didn't believe. Until Big Mama came in.
And played the videos. I
And
think
played
that's
the
what-
video.
That's what made the tension because they've never seen such a thing before in the house.
And the funny thing is, at a point in time, when Big Mama asked Naya and Naya lied and played the video, and when they were playing the video, you saw all the ladies' face. That, hey. And they thought maybe it was going to be a strike. Only to hear
You have been disqualified.
qualified.
And since it's a couple show, you and your couple effective immediately.
But there's always one guy on the show who has always been. It's him. Ja was sitting down looking at them.
I was shocked he was even trending yesterday because of the prank that I didn't even concern him. Because man was just relaxed and was like,
Why?
Your
Why
prank.
will you sit? But that's the best thing that he got out of the show. Everybody got to know. You remember after the show
So
at the
you
kitchen?
think he wasn't aware it was a prank?
No,
No,
none
none
knew.
of them were
It
truly
was
aware, though.
the prank itself.
Was between Big Mama and Naya.
It was Naya's idea. But it was implemented well by Big Mama.
Yeah.
Because what Naya was saying, everybody would have known that it was a prank. without Big Mama's help. But because who knew that they would be playing a video?
Nobody saw that
So
coming.
in conclusion, Bogdan is going to win.
I'm not saying that. What they are doing is that they lost screen time for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, for being idle.
Almost 2
isolated.
weeks. But if you look at it now, they've got screen time from Friday
Party
up till today.
Yeah.
They didn't lose screen time because they were doing nothing. When Big Mama, they started being idle after the day Big Mama switched partners. They had nothing again to give other than...
It wasn't
Even
that.
now, it didn't start from there.
It didn't start
It
from
started
there.
from where...
The live shows stopped being about them.
No. The thing was, it started when Bog decided that
He was going to stay away from...
because he saw the tension between him and Oheneba.
Yeah.
So he has to withdraw.
It didn't start from there. It started when Big Mama had to switch, and he didn't have anybody to talk to because...
No, that was way before.
No. It started from there. Obviously, he didn't have anybody to talk to. So obviously, he's going to be by himself. And he doesn't have his girlfriend to be touching and kissing. There's nothing he could do. So obviously, it started from there. It started from there.
When
we are done with this, I would try and then send you. I said it started from there. I'll try and then...
Let me ask,
the video
when
for
did
you.
Akofa and... what's the name? Kondon fight.
That was the day they actually switched partners.
That was the day they switched partners.
No. That was the week it was ending. That was the Saturday it was ending. So that Friday night party, the Saturday. They were going back to the original base.
You know when a live show started being about them mostly was the food thing. No?
And after the food thing,
it went off.
It was after that week that they switched pairs. So it started from there where it started being idle, like door like that. Door.
He said that after the food thing, he said on live show that they decided not to involve themselves in any drama again.
You won't involve yourself in any drama because your girlfriend is not there. Nobody is actually
but the following
associating.
week when they came back, they were still off. When
it was.
I said I will find you the video that says that they started from where Big Mama switched them because they had nothing to offer.
And we are saying that after they came back as pair, they
You
were
are
still
saying
off.
that's not real.
They were still off.
The two of us.
Yes, they were still off after they came back as
They
original
were still
pairs.
off from the show.
Because the attitude
Until
they are
AJ.
they are now trying to find how to get their highlights.
That's
back
exactly
again.
what he's saying.
The kissing was actually their highlights. The
AJ
touching.
told them on live show that you are scared. Next time you go into isolation again. So Bogdan said, actually AJ advised me that we are in our own bubbles.
Yeah.
And actually they have to find out and do something else.
and that's-
You saw Naya singing the whole time.
You know Bogdan is a sole loser. Are you aware?
Are we
of
going
that?
back to this conversation?
No, because that's the whole thing. He doesn't when he loses. When people win, he's not happy.
So he
for
felt he
people,
was
so-
losing out.
Yeah, so
on the highlights.
Yeah, no, and yet even on that,
Highlight,
consistently
Even games-
losing out on games and HO
The
games
housemates
and
have
other jet
alleged
lag
that
and
a lot
all
of
of that.
times.
So you would definitely feel
Who is
isolate
in
yourself.
the house to lose?
No, I'm saying he's a sore loser. People are losing, but they are not like
Because those
behaving
people,
like,
they don't know why they are in the
they
house.
are not
Because if
behaving
you are
like
very-
you are behaving.
If you are very,
If you know why you are in the house, you
As
will
you-
not
any lose
as
you. It will
people-
pain
as
you.
No, I'm saying when Oheneba loses HOH, he doesn't isolate himself.
Are you tying this to the isolation? Are you
Because
tying
you
them
dis-
losing games to isolation?
He's saying that he's trying to say the whole highlight thing he's trying to say, whatever he's trying to say, that's his own opinion. But I'm trying to say that whatever prank they think they had, I know say it was planned or they already knew about it. That's all. But if you want to continue saying me, I wish not to continue talking about Bogdan.
He said he was even thinking of going to the police
I
station.
wish not to continue to talk about Bogdan. Can we switch to the next?
We are done. We are
Okay.
done. Tell me what you're expecting for Friday night's party.
Nothing. Usual.
Oh, it's going to be the last Friday
These
night's party
people,
for
they are
some
not
people.
fun, so I don't expect anything. Anything extra from them is going to actually be a surprise.
A surprise.
Yeah.
Mike,
I think she's right. But last week we said we're not expecting anything.
and we saw
Drama.
The drama, yeah.
So in terms of
The person who brought
entertainment,
the drama is not in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
in terms of entertainment, we might not have anything. But
Brewing tensions and
anything can happen.
anything can happen.
Because yesterday I saw something. 2 a.m. Oheneba came to sit in the dining room alone for about 30 minutes.
Self-retrospection. Maybe he's just thinking about it.
No, you people, you don't get it. These people are there to win Man U.
Of course.
And
Nobody is denying
and
that.
they know next week is finals.
I mean, they've been discussing it.
He's
They have their
calculating on
plans.
how to emerge the
It's
winner.
true.
Exactly. That is what you are
Exactly.
saying.
Yes.
So I'm saying that
He's
there can be
cooking.
drama this weekend for it to carry us. I know Oheneba knows that. For these two people who are the greatest competitors to put prank to get screen time, I have to come.
I have to come up with something. So you mean he's cooking?
Watch out.
May the food not
and
burn.
he's good at it.
May the food not burn in Jesus'
When you say
name.
get screen time,
Like, I mean, highlights.
does Oheneba know that they are getting screen time? He
No,
doesn't.
But
Anyone in the house know
knows
what is going on.
Exactly.
So you mean people are telling them what is going on?
No, you yourself knows that per your content.
Kondon,
You are
don't tell
getting
me
this.
we want to be difficult today. Charlie, thank you so much for watching this episode. We are actually drawing curtains on the season, and Charlie, it's getting more hotter and hotter. I can't wait to see what Saturday brings us. I know tempers will be high, people will cry and all that. You're going to have like a burial ceremony on Saturday. I would have wished for them to wear the black they wore last Saturday, this Saturday, but that's up to production. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also drop your comments in the comment section. Share with your friends as well. And yeah, catch you next time.